I'll tell you what we're working on right now and what's going to be coming out real fast, and then kind of give a quick projection into where we are. And we're going to be coming out with a wallet very soon on Mac. That's coming. Sylvain and his team have done a great job of doing that. That download will allow you to create your public-private key pairs, and then through the wallet, you'd actually be able to buy VDEX through some of our payment gateway providers. So we're going to be partnering with ZixiPay. We're partnering with Blocktopus. Those do KYC for us. And in the case of ZixiPay, they'll have their own native platform. You can do your transfer of funds to us. We'll convert that to VDEX. The Blocktopus is a KYC only, but we'll be using native currencies on the chain and chain listeners to find transactions and then be able to attest your account with a VDEX as well. So that's what we're working on for November 5th. And that'll be all open source when it's done, because there's keys and silly things developers leave around, but it's going to be open source by the 5th, let's say. So anybody who wants to go to an ICO in the future would be able to use all this technology for free, which is I'm pretty happy about. I think fast follower after that is to make sure the system doesn't break. That's what we'll be doing for a little while. And then Sylvain, myself, and the rest of the team, I think after a brief break somewhere, we've been going pretty hard since a long time. And after that, we're going to attack the VDEX. And we plan on having, these guys that write these nice marketing things say we're going to have it out by the first quarter. And I think that's probably a doable achievement, to have something out there on the first quarter that people can start playing with. So that's the quick and dirty. But there's also a ton of stuff coming with partnership arrangements. Some of the Pythagoras people, we're talking to somebody who's building a brand new blockchain. So there's a lot of exciting things happening. I think Cointelegraph is going to pick us up. They're going to do a whole bunch of stuff for us as well. So big things, exciting. My name is Reese Berry. I'm an architect with the Volentix project. My background is about 20 years in IT. Started as a developer, worked my way up, done about 10 years of architecture now, and for the last 5-7 years primarily focused on enterprise architecture, so full end-to-end developer capabilities for enterprises, DevOps, UX, development, QA, operations, that stuff. As you're going to see, my number one thing is sovereign identity. So that's something I've been working on with some friends of mine for a while, and I think that's the big thing for me. I think it's a core protocol of the next blockchain. It has to be. It's great to have all this cool stuff, but if you don't own your data, then malicious, nefarious intent will ensue. So I think the reason I joined Volentix is because not burning it down, but building it up. As far as we're not here to start a fire. We're here to build a foundation for the rest of the people to build on top of, and anybody that wants to join us can come and join us. It's simple. Amazon and AWS own 55% of the cloud market today, of a huge industry, and I don't think that's a good trend. I think that we have the technology now that anybody should be able to open up their data centers and allow for fair payment of fair services. So with that in mind, that first trickle of the cloud architecture, I see becoming something that I call the bazaar. And the bazaar is a marketplace of commerce, tools for entrepreneurs that can start their business quickly and effectively, securely, confidently, and in compliance with the law. Quickly, right? And that's the bazaar that I see opening up and emerging of commerce between data center operators, developers, entrepreneurs, service to people. Basically a whole holistic 360 ecosystem that supports not only the traditional large enterprise, but really makes room for growth within the entrepreneurial class as well. I'm excited for people to understand what we're doing. I think it opens up new avenues of economics. It opens up new entrepreneurial aspects. It's going to allow people to jump on the blockchain a lot quicker with their products, rather than going through all the kumbobbling that is the legalese and all that stuff. I think the power of Volentix is what everybody else is going to bring, and that's what I'm most excited about. I'm really excited to see what people do with it. When they understand it, what are they going to do with this thing? We'll become less important, so that's good. I'm an architect by trade. I'm more geeky than I am financially motivated by any of this stuff. I love the technology and stuff, so any centralization, in my opinion, is a problem. Any and all. I'm a data sovereignty guy. I don't believe anybody should have my data. I don't think anything should be siloed. There's no golden nuggets or honeypots or anything. In my world, decentralization is king. It's a core protocol.